Stairway, confusion, repulsion, my manic depressive compulsion, the revulsion upon my 9-planet spherical form, substandard communication systems and satellites, and all I got is fight light, slap boxing with self, high chest for wealth, sipping black tea and stealth, jacking wax spins with Jackson, rocking the Mecca with smoke, my mind becoming a joke, the manifesto in Russian, complex defects of my percussion, the discussion of an invasion foreseen by Prussians. I see you can't comprehend this, and that was intended. Mannerisms deflected and visions, desperate decisions, improper by deflection. My selective recollection has me in sections. I know not where I am, winding past, confuse my past. My head is clouded and fast, can prayer escape, relate. My eye removed by fate, erase this taste. My mouth, myself awakes, finally becoming chaste. Favor cannot be found, ill trip one, son, definition of underground.
If I sin with my words, then I must cut out my tongue. If I sin with my eyes, I must gouge them out one by one. If I sin with my hands, I must amputate accordingly. If I sin with my mind, I must receive a lobotomy. Old Testament truths, if I followed, I'd disintegrate. In the blood from the Son of Man, physical parts regenerate. Never remove but paraphrase. Try to envision metaphor, words spoken, broken down, way past religion. Incision incorporated, restoration before the act. Never double cross from above, there's promise within the pack. Flat lines in crunch time, effort of praise, commodity. Bear me 6 feet into life over this community. Constant confliction, switch to mission, infrared detect heat. We don't conform to what works, I stand face to face with defeat. In a weak moment of survival, I pray not from loss but found hope. Stay inclined, walking chin up while treading on a down slope. Cope with what's described as any last-ditch attempts. Miss what installs wickedness and fast from impulsive intent. Considering it went sour from first bite, eating unsupervised. Pursued a good life initially, no need to be surprised. Chaos theorists predict the worst and it involves our very core. Desperately enacting and backing a mindless spore. To score, to withstand, to endure, to elevate. Willpower used to exceed lust, arrogance and hate. Wait for blue sky and head dominion. By opinion, there's no fault. Whatever went through forgiveness is the release from the vault. Exalt pillar of salt, new writtens, inspired through revival. Exercise needed to burn fat tracks, dispose flesh bridle. So I run a mile 10 times and rhyme purity a current affair. Prepare and cheer for righteousness, no measure will be spared.
I'm gripping life with arthritis. I go to touch what's covered with asbestos. Self-alert cause the risk is enormous. When soul's hygiene spreads hepatitis. Secondhand smoke causes laryngitis. Developing big green chunks of mucus. Jesus is my advocate. This is what God consulted. My direction of run when flesh is handcuffed and bolted. Adding towards the build-up that's faulted. It resulted in prevalence completed. Like snakes, skin shedded. Offered head beheaded. Threaded without a needle. Turntable needle. On hand acting fetal. I hop sinking stones as they proceed lethal. Abstract denied and unfaithful procreation. I synchronize the assumption. The spirit depth defies gravitation, leaving the sky my insulation. My maneuver is just suffocation. Heimlich, when recessive gusts make Adam's apple pop out your neck. I compact what indicates, chain off the thought that intimidates what other religions impersonate. In speech seminars that infiltrate, I face peers that interrogate. Out of context, knowledge used to obligate the soul while the flesh slides in oily. I outburst freely, disrupting the quality and the policy of progressive, expressive, and aggressive poetry. Young, convincing my understanding that's underlying on paraphernalia you're supplying. The outcome is unpredictable. My handwritten work isn't legible, but that's the aspect that makes it incredible. My motivation becomes a vegetable, striving only when it's seasonable. So now I begin to strive off only what's reasonable.